Do you want to know why 99% of people stay poor, despite their best efforts? It's a bitter pill to swallow, but it's a reality we need to face. We live in a world where the wealth is not distributed evenly. A tiny fraction at the top holds the majority of the world's riches. The disparity is staggering, and it's not because the majority aren't trying. It's not about a lack of ambition or laziness. It's about understanding the game, knowing the rules, and playing it smarter, not harder. Many of us have been led to believe that hard work and determination alone are the keys to financial success, but the cold truth is, there's more to it, a lot more, and that's what we're here to explore. We're about to delve into the mindset, the strategies, and the secrets of the wealthy, so you can break free from the 99%. The education system doesn't teach you how to get rich. Shocking, isn't it? Yet it's a cold, hard truth many of us face. Traditional schooling systems focus heavily on academic knowledge, but often neglect the vital subject of financial literacy. We learn the Pythagorean theorem, the periodic table, and the intricacies of Shakespeare's sonnets, but not how to balance a checkbook, invest wisely, or understand the intricacies of taxes. Imagine if schools taught us the principles of wealth creation, the importance of passive income, or the power of compounding interest. We would be equipped with a different mindset, a different approach to wealth and success. But alas, our schools fall short in this area. So we're left to our own devices, navigating the choppy waters of financial independence with little more than a life jacket of hope and a paddle of determination. So if schools aren't teaching us, where do we learn the secrets to wealth? You've probably been told that hard work equals success, right? But is that true? Let's delve into this. The narrative that hard work alone leads to wealth is a common one. But is it the whole truth? Consider this. Countless individuals toil day in and day out, dedicating themselves to their tasks. Yet they never seem to break the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. Why is that? It's because hard work in itself isn't the key. It's a part of the puzzle, yes, but not the whole picture. The missing piece is strategic thinking, financial education, and the ability to leverage opportunities. The wealthiest individuals didn't just work hard, they worked smart. They built systems, cultivated the right mindset, and made their money work for them. They understood that wealth is not the result of labor alone, but of thought, strategy, and savvy decision-making. The truth is, hard work without a proper mindset and strategy is just wasted energy. Time is money, but is this exchange beneficial to you? Let's unravel this age-old adage. You see, most people trade their time for money, working 40, 50, even 60 hours a week. They are stuck in a cycle where they're selling their precious hours for paychecks. But here's the twist, in this transaction you're actually on the losing end. Why? Because time is finite. It's the one resource that, once spent, you can't get back. You can always earn more money, but you can't make more time. Now imagine if instead of selling your time, you could make your money work for you. That's the secret the wealthy have cracked. They've learned to earn passive income, money that comes in whether they're working, sleeping, or vacationing on a tropical island. So, let's rethink this equation. Instead of trading time for money, let's aim to leverage money to buy us more time. What is money really? A means to an end or an end itself? Let's dive in. Money, in its most elementary form, is a medium of exchange. It's a unit that simplifies the process of trading goods and services. But in our modern society, money has taken on a more significant role, hasn't it? It's often viewed as a measure of success, a symbol of freedom, a ticket to luxury. But here's the catch. It's not the end goal. Money is simply a tool, a resource. It's a means to facilitate your true goals, whether that's starting a business, traveling the world, or supporting causes you care about. The real role of money is to serve as a catalyst in achieving your dreams, not to be the dream itself. So instead of chasing money, chase your passions, your purpose, build value, create impact. Ever wonder how the rich think differently than the rest of us? It's not about the amount of money in their bank accounts or the number of properties they own. It's about their mindset and habits. For starters, the wealthy prioritize learning and self-improvement. They understand that knowledge is the key to success, and they're always on the lookout for new ideas and insights. They're not afraid to take risks, and they see failure not as a setback, but as an opportunity to learn and grow. Secondly, the rich value their time more than anything else. They know that time is the one resource they can't get more of, so they make every second count. They delegate tasks that don't require their unique skills, allowing them to focus on what they do best. Lastly, the wealthy understand the power of passive income. They make their money work for them instead of the other way around. Are you caught in the consumer trap? Consumerism, this giant, invisible net that we often willingly walk into. You see, it's a cycle that starts with earning, then moves to spending, and often ends in debt. The latest gadgets, the flashiest cars, the trendiest clothes, they seem attractive, don't they? But here's the catch. These material possessions don't bring lasting happiness or wealth. In fact, they prevent it. Every dollar spent on unnecessary items is a dollar not invested in your future. It's a dollar that's not working to grow your wealth. This is how consumerism hinders wealth accumulation. It keeps you in a loop of earn, spend, debt, leaving little room for save, invest, grow. Remember, the key to escaping this trap is to shift your focus from immediate gratification to long-term financial freedom. Don't let the lure of temporary luxuries rob you of lasting wealth. What's the secret weapon of the wealthy? Leverage. Yes, you heard it right. Leverage is like a magic wand in the hands of the affluent, a tool that can multiply wealth with ease. But what exactly is this power of leverage? Imagine leverage as a fulcrum and a lever, where the fulcrum represents your assets and the lever your debt. The right balance can lift a weight much heavier than you could on your own. That's the power of leverage in the financial world. It's about using borrowed capital to increase the potential return of an investment. It's about using other people's time to create more value than you could alone. It's essential to understand that leverage is a double-edged sword. It can magnify your profits, but also your losses. The key is to use it wisely, understanding the risks and rewards. So remember, it's not just about working hard, it's about working smart. Leverage can multiply your efforts and your wealth. Fear is the biggest roadblock on your path to wealth. It's the silent killer of dreams, the unseen force that keeps you stuck in your comfort zone, never daring to venture out and seize the opportunities that could change your life. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of loss. These are the chains that bind you to a life of mediocrity. How often have you let fear dictate your financial decisions? Maybe you've passed up on an investment opportunity because you were scared of the risk. Or perhaps you've stayed in a job you hated because you were afraid of the uncertainty that comes with starting your own business. The truth is, fear keeps you broke. It paralyzes you and stops you from taking the necessary steps to accumulate wealth. But remember, every self-made millionaire out there has faced fear and pushed through it. So, the next time fear tries to hold you back, confront it. Turn it into motivation. Use it as fuel to push you forward. Don't let fear keep you broke. Comfort feels good, doesn't it? But it's a trap. Picture the frog in a pot of water. As the heat slowly rises, the frog grows comfortable. It's unaware of the danger until it's too late. That's what comfort does to us. It lulls us into a false sense of security, making us oblivious to the changing world around us. You see, comfort breeds complacency. It stops us from taking risks, from pushing our boundaries, from striving for more. It's easy to get caught up in the monotony of routine, the safety of the familiar. But remember, no great success was ever achieved from the confines of a comfort zone. So challenge yourself. Embrace discomfort. Grow. Because it's only when we step out of our comfort zones do we truly begin to understand our potential, our capacity for greatness. Don't let the illusion of comfort hold you back. The employee mindset can hold you back from real wealth. You see, those with an employee mindset often think in terms of limits. Limited time, limited resources, limited opportunities. They work hard, hoping for promotions and pay raises, but they're playing by someone else's rules. They're dependent on a system that doesn't always reward creativity, initiative, or risk-taking. This mindset can keep you stuck in a cycle of living paycheck to paycheck, without the freedom to pursue your own dreams. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. No matter how hard you work, you never seem to get ahead. But what if you could change your mindset? What if you could start thinking like a boss? Bosses don't just work in their business, they work on their business. They're not limited by the hours in a day because they leverage other people's time and talents. They create opportunities and shape their own destiny. Break free from the employee mindset and start thinking like a boss. What do the 1% do differently that sets them apart? It's not just about having money, it's about what they do with it. The 1% understand that wealth isn't a finite resource, but something that can be grown and multiplied. They leverage their assets, invest strategically, and continually seek out opportunities for growth. They don't just work hard, they work smart. They know that time is their most valuable commodity, so they delegate, outsource, and automate wherever possible. They're not afraid to take calculated risks because they know that the biggest risk of all is not taking one. They understand the power of passive income and the importance of diversification. They don't put all their eggs in one basket, but spread their investments across various sectors and asset classes. They're always learning, always evolving, and they're not afraid to fail because they know that every failure is just another stepping stone on the path to success. Emulate the 1% and start creating your own wealth. Ready to escape the 99% and join the 1%? Well, it's time to take the reins and steer your life towards the path of wealth creation. Breaking free from the 99% isn't about winning the lottery or inheriting a fortune. It's about shifting your mindset and making strategic decisions. Firstly, you must understand the value of your time and energy. Avoid trading time for money. Instead, invest in assets that generate passive income. Secondly, cultivate an entrepreneurial spirit. Don't be content with being an employee. Strive to be an employer. Thirdly, learn to leverage. Use other people's time, skills, and money to amplify your wealth. Finally, never stop learning. Knowledge is the greatest asset you can possess. Financial literacy, understanding markets, and recognizing opportunities are crucial. Remember, escaping the 99% is not about being born into wealth. It's about creating it. It's about making money work for you, not you working for money. You have what it takes to join the 1%. Start now. We've revealed the truth behind getting rich. What will you do with this knowledge? Remember, it's not what they teach in school. It's not about trading your precious time for money. And it's certainly not about working harder. The real role of money, the power of leverage, and the mindset of the 1%. These are the keys to escaping the 99%. Don't let fear keep you broke. Don't fall into the consumer trap. And don't let the comfort of the employee mindset hold you back. The truth has been laid bare before you. It's time to take action. Start thinking differently. Start living differently. This is your moment. Seize it. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell. I will see you in the next video.